Hey guys, Jackie, and welcome back to my channel. On today's episode, we will be getting ready spring summer soft glam edition. Yes, I did say soft glam. We left her way back when, but we're bringing her back. So if you guys are interested in how I achieved this very peachy, effortless look, then keep on watching. If you're someone who loves unique and high-end jewelry, definitely check out Ana Luisa. Thank you, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring this part of the video. If you don't know, Ana Luisa is a jewelry brand based in New York City, my hometown. The brand's collection includes necklaces, bracelets, earrings, rings, literally whatever you can think of, they probably have it. It's also really cool that they have curated sets so you can create a coordinated look with multiple pieces. Ana Luisa's jewelry is created with a variety of materials. They have 14K gold, 18K gold, sterling silver, as well as high quality gemstones. I've personally been impressed with the quality of the jewelry and how it can really elevate a simple outfit. You already know I love my gold pieces, and I've actually worn these for a few weeks now. Literally no issues with discoloration. And all of the pieces that I'm showing you today is made of 14K plated over sterling silver, so you know it's not going to tarnish. So the first piece, and probably my favorite piece, is this malachite bracelet. There's just something about the gold and green that makes it look so good together, like chef's kiss. Then there are these hoop earrings. I love how classy and timeless it looks, and it's definitely giving Soho vibes, which we love. This could easily elevate any boring outfit like so. And then last but not least are these spiral earrings. It does come in a pair, but I only have 3 piercings, so I really wanted to put it there for like an extra oomph factor. Picking these out, I thought I'd try something different. I've always wanted another piercing, but I don't think I can commit to that right now. I am very sick in the head in the sense that I have to make it very uneven. So if I were to get a second piercing here, I automatically have to get another one here to off balance it. Because I cannot commit to 2 new piercings, I decided to just get this hoopy one because it gives the illusion of having like multiple piercings when you don't. And fake it till you make it, am I right? I do really love how it stacks on. It's so cute. I do have a coupon code for you guys to save some coins, so I'll leave it up here as well as down in the box below, as well as all the styles that I am currently wearing. Now let's get back to regular programming. So back to regular programming, let's get on with the face first. I'm first using the Power Grip primer, and I learned this TikTok trick where you put 2 layers on. I usually just do 1, but she said to put 2 layers on to really get like a smooth and tacky base. So the first layer, you are just going to like rub it in first like you would normally, and then as it gets super tacky, you start patting it in because it's like kind of hard to move the product now. A little bit more for the forehead. Okay, and now that the first layer is nice and tacky, we're gonna move into the second layer. So for the second layer, you are just going to tap it in. Guys, look at how tacky it is. Crazy. So for today's makeup, I want to do a everyday soft glam, giving a little bit of peachy vibes because it is a springtime, so I want like a spring summer soft glam type of look. So I'm going to zoom you guys in for the eyes really quickly. Going into this palette, I'm going to take that brown shade right here and put it all over the lid. And I usually like to wing it out just a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna move into the e.l.f. Putty blush. It is a blush, but I really like the powder formula, so I'm gonna go into the shade Bahamas. I'm just gonna use the same sponge to dip it in. We're gonna focus it on the crease area. Then I'm going into this ColourPop palette, be taking that shade Half Baked. And I'm gonna focus it mainly on the very outer corner. It looks a little messy, but trust me, trust the process. This shit is pigmented. And then I'm just gonna take whatever's left on the brush and kind of bring it into the full lid. Then going into the shade right here called the Darling, I'm gonna diffuse it all over the lid to kind of make it a little lighter. I'm gonna go into this bone shade right here and I'm gonna pat it all over the lid. Okay, I'm gonna do my mascara and eyebrow routine off camera and I'll be right back. So brows are done, lashes, mascara is done. My lashes are super long now. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's looking a little crazy and it's just with mascara on. If you guys don't know, I have a very specific mascara routine. I'll link one of my tutorials down below, but essentially the same in all of my get ready with me's. I usually don't stray too far away from my holy grail, which is the Tarte Surfer Curl Mascara. That is my absolute holy grail. I highly recommend it. Now we're gonna focus onto the face. It's definitely super tacky now, so we're gonna go into a little bit of foundation. So I'm definitely looking a little bit paler. Like, my face and my body are not even related right now, so we are definitely evening her out. As you guys know, I don't really put anything too heavy on my face. I've been just really into concealer, but because I'm super pale right now, I did end up mixing my own little like cushion foundation. I don't remember exactly what I put in here. I'm pretty sure it was like a tinted moisturizer, a CC cream, and like the e.l.f. Halo Glow filter thingy. So it kind of looks like that. It's not exactly the right shade, but trust me, when I blend it out, it's gonna look chef's kiss. So first, we're going to wet the beauty blender. Really like saturate her up. Okay, and then I just pretty much take the butt end of the sponge and kind of like go into it. I don't usually take that much, but I like to start from like the center of my face and work it outward. It's looking a little better, like slightly. I do like mixing the tinted moisturizer because it makes my skin look like skin, but like better. And as you guys can tell, I do have a little bit of texture because I shaved my face recently to kind of like clear my skin up a bit, and it didn't really. So I am fighting a little bit of like bumps. I think they might be like razor bumps, even though I didn't use a razor, like it was a face razor. Yeah, I don't think my skin was liking that. So you do see a little bit of like texture in the cheek area, flat out breaking out right there, but we're not gonna talk about her. I like working in small amounts because you can really control like where you put it and how much. Wow, obviously not the right shade for my forehead. It's like day and night. Okay, I do look nice and even out now, but I am gonna bring back a little bit more warm tone to my face. I love this e.l.f. contour palette. I just really love how the shades blend out. I usually go into the darker shade right here. I am taking a really big fluffy brush and we're gonna go super light-handed. Okay, now very unconventionally, I'm gonna go into concealer, and I'm pretty much using that to clean up the edge of the eyeliner. And with a super tiny little applicator, dot where I usually would conceal, don't feel the eye bags, and like a little bit of spot treatment. And now I'm gonna use a really tiny sponge, also wet this bitch. I'm gonna work on that one right there first, just using a point to like diffuse it a little bit. I typically don't drag it in too far because when I like laugh or smile, it kind of settles in there, so I try to avoid that. Okay, and then we're really gonna use the tip to like bring the concealer up. So now we kind of carved out our eyeshadow. It looks a little bit crazy still. I want to diffuse the corner a little bit, so I'm going to take whatever's left on our mini sponge and just kind of like dab away at like the corner just a little bit. I don't think my face is bronzy enough, so I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more. This time I'm gonna go into the second darkest shade. There we go. And typically I like to smile when I do it because I don't want to cross like this line right here. I find that this technique like really accentuates my cheekbones. This is also the same way I do my blush, so I know I don't go overboard. But speaking of blush, I do use two shades. I use Bahamas. This is the newer one that I got. And then this one is in the shade Bali. So I first go in with Bali to really lay on like a nice like bronzy tone first. I also just got this putty blush brush. I really like how it applies, so I'm just gonna swirl her in there, smile, and then pop it on. I usually tap in like circular motions because I feel like that diffuses the product the best. See that the color is so pretty. Now I'm gonna go into Bahamas right on top and using the same brush. This shade just adds like the perfect flush of pink. That's super nice with my skin complexion. I really like it. And then I usually take whatever's left and kind of like brush on the nose. I know we're looking a little bit clown face right now, but trust me, there's another step, a third blush. We love blush. I'm gonna take a lighter shade. This one is the Tarte Amazonian Clay one. I have in the shade Party. And I take a really fluffy brush and I go ham in there to really coat it. Tap off, and then we're gonna go directly on top to diffuse all of the colors. This step actually also solidifies your blush, so it is less likely to come off on your mask or anywhere on your way to the venue. Pretty much going over cream with a powder. This actually makes my blush stay on a lot longer. See, not too bad, right? Okay, and now what we're gonna do is set our face with whatever setting spray you want to use. I use the e.l.f. like micro setting one. Now that your face is like all wet and stuff, grab a little powder puff and just pat it. No products on the puff whatsoever. We are just going to push the setting spray into our face. We're pretty much done with our face, but I do want to add a little bit of sparkles, so I'm going to be dipping back into the ColourPop palette, taking this shade Glaze It on my finger. I'm going to pat it into my lid, focusing on the center inner part. I prefer to apply shimmers with my fingers because you can really control where you want it and it diffuses way better. I really love the shade, like it looks so good on. It's subtle, but I promise you she's there. I'm gonna take whatever's left on my finger and kind of highlight my nose a little bit. Sorry if you hear that, it's my cat. Now last but not least, we do need a lip. I have this peachy one from e.l.f. I honestly don't remember if I like this one or not. It's been quite a while since I've used it. She comes out looking like this, pretty peachy. I'm gonna mix her in and then apply it to the lips. She's cute. That's really cute. If you're looking to add to your jewelry collection, I highly recommend Ana Luisa. They have a ton of cute pieces and you can also use my code to save some coins. Also, if you're interested in any of the jewelry from today's video, I will have them linked down below. So happy shopping. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video and I'll see you guys in the next one.